What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, 4th-division Mexican superstar boxer Leo Santa Cruz is scheduled to face undefeated 2-division world champion, current lightweight WBA world champion, Gervonta Tank Davis in June. Obviously, we know there's a lot going on, and there's a lot of quarantine being taking place. So, with that said, we don't know if the fight is going to push through in June. We have to wait and see. With that said, Leo Santa Cruz did an interview in which Leo Santa Cruz stated that the fight, everybody was questioning what weight class is this fight going to take place at. Because Leo Santa Cruz just recently moved up to 130 from 126. He had a fight in which he was victorious in that fight. Nonetheless, Leo Santa Cruz didn't look like the Leo Santa Cruz of 126 pounds, right? But Leo Santa Cruz stated that we know Gervonta Tank Davis moved up to 135, right, to fight Yuriokis Gamboa, so he now campaigns at 135. With that said, Leo Santa Cruz stated that if the fight does not take place at 130, there will be no fight. He said he will not be forced into taking the fight at 135. It just doesn't make sense for him right now. He says eventually he'll go to 135. He doesn't mind moving to 135, but just not right now. He stated that I just made my debut at 130. So it's up to Gervonta Tank Davis, as he stated, that he could come back down to 130. So he's going to need to come back down to 130 to make this fight happen. I'm not going to be forced into going up to 135, is what Leo Santa Cruz had to say. So Leo Santa Cruz is standing his ground. Leo Santa Cruz uttered these same sentiments over and over again. This is not the first time he stated this. So he says it's up to Gervonta Tank Davis, to discipline himself and make the weight. So we know Gervonta Tank Davis, like I stated, made his 135 debut against Yuriokis Gamboa in Atlanta. He headlined that card, and he missed weight. Gervonta Tank Davis struggled to make weight in his first time moving up to 135. So a lot of people feel it's going to be hard-pressed for Gervonta Tank Davis to drop back down to 130 as he struggled to make 130 weight, right? He lost his titles on the scale at 130 because he couldn't make the weight at 130, right? So, and this was on the undercard of Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor. A big stage. He was the co-main event, and he did not make weight. He wasn't disciplined enough and focused enough to stay on par and make weight. So now Leo Santa Cruz, I believe, feels like it's an advantage. He wants to have every advantage possible going into the fight. So Leo Santa Cruz is stating that he's going to have to drop that 5 pounds and make this fight happen. It's a mega fight, pay-per-view event. It's going to be Leo Santa Cruz and Gervonta Tank Davis, both first time headlining a pay-per-view event. They've both been on pay-per-view cards, but they never headlined their own pay-per-view events. So this is going to be the first time both guys headline their own pay-per-view events. If I'm not mistaken, maybe Leo Santa Cruz and Carl Frampton was a pay-per-view event. I don't remember. I'm not too sure. That might have been a pay-per-view event. But with that said, this is a huge fight for Gervonta Tank Davis, as Leonard Ellaby, Mayweather Promotions CEO, tells anybody that'll listen that he's the megastar. He's the face of the sport of boxing. He's the next Floyd Mayweather as far as revenue earnings, right? He's a superstar, and he's the cash cow. So this is going to be his first pay-per-view event. The biggest stages of his career, he has failed to stay focused and come in and be disciplined. Like I stated, the Conor McGregor Floyd Mayweather card, co-main event, biggest stage of his career. He did not make weight. Now he headlined his first event in Atlanta. There hasn't been fights in Atlanta for quite some time. He headlines that, a huge attraction. Going up in 5 pounds in weight should definitely be on par to make weight. You're going up in weight, fighting your toughest task in your career, and you still miss weight. So now I'm pretty sure Leo Santa Cruz and his team are looking at this scenario, looking at the situation, and saying, hey, listen, he didn't look that well in the Yuriokis Gamboa fight. He looked kind of sluggish at times, right? Yuriokis Gamboa tore his Achilles in the second round, and he still made it to the 12th round. Yuriorkis Gamboa is very chinny. So a lot of people, myself included, expected Gervonta Tank Davis to blow Yuriorkis Gamboa out of the water. But that wasn't the case at all, right? So I'm pretty sure Leo Santa Cruz and his team are looking at this and they're saying, listen, let's have an advantage. If we can enforce an advantage, let's make it. They feel like he's gonna, struggle to make weight. It's gonna be a camp where he's not focusing on strategy and game planning, but he's gonna be focusing on losing weight, and they want to take advantage of that. Nonetheless, I feel like Gervonta Tank Davis is going to blow Leo Santa Cruz out the water because Leo Santa Cruz has never met a punch he don't like. He throws 1,000 punches in bunches, and in between there, I believe that Gervonta Tank Davis' explosiveness, his quickness, and his power is going to come into play. Yuriorkis Gamboa has been in the ring with bigger punches than Leo Santa Cruz has been in the ring with. So Yuriorkis Gamboa knew what to expect. He's a vet in the game. He's always in shape. So Yuriorkis Gamboa fought Terrence Crawford. So he knows what it is to be in there with big punches, right? He had Terrence Crawford hurt. So, Leo Santa Cruz has never faced a guy like Terrence Crawford. So Leo Santa Cruz is no Yuriorkis Gamboa as far as size and being able to be durable. So I'm expecting Gervonta Tank Davis, weight drained or not, to still, this to be a showcase fight for himself against Leo Santa Cruz. Now, Gervonta Tank Davis also stated that he could easily make 130. So now they're going to hold him to that, right? Sometimes you have to be mindful of what you say because you can put yourself in bad positions. So he stated that he could easily still make 130 if need be. So now Leo Santa Cruz is going to hold him to that. So let's see how this all plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.